Hello. In today's video, I'm going to be continuing the one loop last layer series with Diag or T-checkers, whatever you want to call it, but I call it Diag. This is the first case where I have a pseudo line. There's also this, if you want to use this as recognition, but I use the pseudo line and this. For this case, the AOF recognition is this, and the alg for this is white R2, U, R prime, U prime, then fat sludge, and then this, and then fat sludge again. The finger tricks are you regrip, or you can do this, but the finger tricks are gonna be harder, so I do regrip, white R2, and then pinch you, this, and then sledge, then this normal finger trick, and then standard. Then faster, it will look like this. This is the next case where you have a checker pattern, and these two are matching, and these two are matching. I personally prefer to use these two pseudo bars as recognition, and AUF is either one of the edges, pick whichever you want. I use this edge for AOF because this is the edge that I'm facing whenever I'm doing the algorithm. And so the alg is F inverse XE, F prime, white R, U, white R prime, double inverse XE, white R, U prime, white R prime. You can do M prime here, but it breaks the flow, so that's why I don't use it. And finger tricks would be thumb, and then standard, thumb again. I like to do push U here, and then standard, standard, and faster it will look like that. This is the next case where you have two bars like this in an M-perm fashion, and if you twist the corners, it is an M-perm. The AOF for this is these two. You can pick either one of them, and the alg for this case is R, U prime, R2, D prime, white R, U2, white R prime, D, R2, U, R prime. And finger tricks would be this, get ready a ring finger, and then U2, standard, and it's all standard. And faster, it will look like this. This is the next case, and this is a lot of people's COLO. This is another N-perm, except this time instead of these two, it's these two. AOF recognition is a bit tough, but I like to use this that matches the front. So this part would come to here. Anyway, the alg for this is R prime, U, R2, D, white R prime, U2, white R, D prime, R2, U prime R. The finger tricks for this would be drag, and then get rid of your middle finger, ring finger, then this, then that, and faster it will look like this. This is the next case where you have a block and this pseudo line. The AOF recognition is the line, and the alg for this is a bit tricky, so stick with me. F, R prime, F prime, white R, F prime, U2, F, U, R, U prime, white R prime, R, U2, R prime. This alg seems weird, but I'll break it down. So the first thing is F with your index, and then that, and then another F with your left index, U2, F with your thumb, U, R, U prime, and then this, and then standard. Then faster, it will look like this. This is the next case where you have the block at the back this time, and there's still a pseudo line. The AOF recognition is this pseudo line, and the alg for this case is R U2 M prime U R prime U prime F prime U2 F Y R prime F R F prime. The finger tricks for this case is that you can do Beto, you can do Ado, you can do U2 like this. Doesn't really matter as long as you're able to do this. I just prefer to do Beto and then M prime with your ring finger, pinch that with F prime at F with your thumb, or Y R prime F R F prime. Then faster, it will look like this. This is the next case where you have this bar on FR, and yeah, that's basically it. AOF recognition is this edge, or you can use the bar, and since you're using the bar for recognition, why not just use it for AOF? The alg for this case, there's an RUD version, but I personally prefer the RUF because I'm more accustomed to RUF. So R2 U prime R U F prime U2 R prime U2 R F U prime R. The finger tricks for this would be you place your thumb on top like this and use your thumb to drag the layer down, and then standard F prime with your left index, U2, that F with your right index, and then standard. Then faster, it will look like this. This is the next case where you have the bar on FL. AOF recognition is also the bar on FL, but you can also use this edge. But since there's a bar on FL, why not just use it? The alg for this case is F U R prime D prime Y R U2 Y R prime D R2 U prime R prime U F prime. Finger tricks are quite simple. F with your thumb, U R prime, get rid of your ring finger, D prime, Y R U2 Y R prime D R2 U prime R prime U, and then I prefer F prime with left index because your thumb is already exhausted. And faster, it will look like this. Oops. This is the next case where you have a bar on LF, and yeah, you have a bar on LF. The AUF for this is this edge, and you can also use this as AUF. And the alg for this case is R prime U F prime R prime U2 R U2 F U prime R prime U R2. Finger tricks for this would be R prime U regrip. Okay, regrip like this, R that, and then R prime that. You can do thumb, but it's a bit it's gonna make the cube a bit wobbly, so I prefer this, and then push U R2, and faster it will look like this. This is the next case, and in this case you have bar on RF. The AOF recognition is basically the bar. You can also use this, but this is more obvious. The alg for this case is F U prime R U R2 D prime Y R U2 Y R prime D R U prime F prime. And if you notice, this is actually the inverse of another alg, and the previous case is also an inverse of another alg. So what you're gonna do is F with your thumb like this, and then I like to do push, and then get rid of your ring finger, this, and then F prime with your thumb. and faster, it'll look like this. Alright, final two cases. In this case, you can find absolutely nothing except these two are opposite. And I personally use these two as recognition. AUF recognition is this edge, and the alg for this case, no worries, not RUD. It's F, U prime, R, soon, U prime, R, U2, R prime, F prime. In this, for finger tricks, you do F, U with your thumb, and then standard, rolling R2, and then continue the soon, and then here you can do U2 with your right hand. And faster, it'll look like this. Okay, final case. In this case, you're gonna see instead of these two being opposite, it's these two. AUF recognition is the same, basically this edge, and the algorithm is F, R, U2, R prime, U, R, anti-soon, U, F prime. And you notice it's a inverse of the previous alg. Finger tricks are F with your thumb again, then U2 with your left hand, U, rolling R2 again, and then continue with the anti-soon, U, F prime with your thumb. And faster, it will look like this. That's pretty much it for this video, and in the next video, I'm going to be covering T lower bar. This is the first case where you have this pseudo block, pseudo line. Oh my gosh, it's pseudo line, not pseudo block.